And we are live-ish? Live-ish. Live.
We're live-ish.
We're live.
We're live?
No, I like live-ish better. We're
live-ish. Coming to you live-ish. It's us. Another one of these fucking depressing news.
No, it's not,
shows.
dude. It's not depressing. It's
Well, it's not to be
uplifting.
depressing.
Late. Hello.
Is
Why is
it-
it?
That's you know what, TJ?
Who's
in a-
late? Fuck
In a
you, I ain't
cosmic
late.
sense, TJ, is it really that depressing? Isn't it just events unfolding, things happening,
Dude, I think
Scotty,
we
the
have
chaos
an
of the
intervention.
universe, dude?
Scotty, I don't care about your goddamn broader perspective bullshit, okay?
We need
No
to
one
have an
cares.
intervention with TJ. Lately,
Why?
Because lately your episodes have been getting darker and darker,
Yeah.
and your mood has been getting darker and darker. And I think you
Well,
might
next
be-
week I've got some lighter ones for you. Next week it's going to be Denny's. I'm doing one on Denny's.
Okay.
And I'm doing one on what was it? Hold on, I gotta check.
Wasn't it French toast?
Didn't
No,
you
it's
just
not
say you're
French
doing
toast.
a lighter one? Isn't Denny's where like people who are old and alone go to feel like they're eating a fucking breakfast that has some love
Yeah.
and touch on it? Like that's not.
Well, Denny, I mean, you know, what do you want?
Denny's is like the most depressing place to go eat.
everything is bleak from a certain point of view. Paul.
It's like old people whose spouses have passed away who don't know what to do with themselves, and they sit there.
well, see,
drinking
you're looking for
coffee
the
with-
depressing aspect of everything.
That's not true. That's just where those people who are
Yeah, but if you go to
heartbroken-
Waffle House, it's not like that, dude.
The other,
Waffle, that's why I like Waffle House better than Denny's, personally.
Right.
My other episode is journalists who are caught lying. So there you go. That's not overly dark, is it?
It's pretty
Those are not
dark.
overly dark episodes. You know, I do have some ideas for some
You know what,
dark
TJ?
ones though. I want to do one on dementia,
Okay. Sounds uplifting.
and I don't know. I need one that's like really super.
Dude, I'm
bleak.
just going to do a super happy episode to just, look, the scales are being
Listen,
weighed.
Scotty, your super happy episode is depressing as fuck. Because all that
No.
does is just draw people's
No,
attention
you know
to how
what,
miserable
TJ?
their lives are in comparison.
All
to the
you
happy
need is
shit.
love, TJ. Love is all you need.
No,
man.
you need more than love, Scotty. You
Love
need
is all you
oxygen.
need.
You need oxygen.
You need love,
food.
TJ.
You need lots of things.
You're focused on the bad stuff too much, man.
Love is like
You've been a curmudgeon lately, TJ.
it's probably not even the top
You know what
10.
it is, TJ? You're something your brain just told you, like, I'm getting older. I can start embracing this curmudgeon shit more and more.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's why I started
I'm
growing the beard. Because I'm
usually-
like, dude, I started realizing I'm going to use middle age to plan out being a very interesting old person. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Because middle age just sucks. Whatever. I'm just going to waste that, throw that
The
away.
ennui of middle age, no?
Fucking go into fuck all that. I'm just gonna I'm practicing my curmudgeon skills. I'm getting my beard together.
You gotta have your
You know?
walk. You gotta get your walk down too. You're a curmudgeonly old man.
I'm gonna
walk.
learn to do some basic skills so that I can point out what other people are doing wrong with it. You know, I'm gonna get me a stick at some point. I'm gonna start hitting people. Not quite yet. I'm gonna wait 10 years or so on the stick, but eventually I'm getting a stick.
get a walking stick, and that's
You,
what
know, I
sound
saw an
like
old-
an
saw
asshole
an old
old
guy-
man. That's not cool.
I know it's gonna be great. Shut up, Paul. No one cares. Listen, I'm
That's
gonna get a
not
fucking
cool.
umbrella. I'm gonna get an umbrella. Guy, I saw this guy the other day. He was walking around with an umbrella. I'm gonna get me one of those, but it's gonna be a fucking real heavy umbrella, you know. So I'm gonna fucking wallop people with it if they piss me off. What's that, Sonny? Come here. I mean, son of a bitch.
If you touch me, I'll go to jail.
And then if the police show up, I'm just like, I don't know.
I just said I like to eat pancakes.
He jumped out at me, gave me quite a fright.
You'll totally get away with it too.
I know.
This piece of shit's beating up some old man. Got nothing better to do with his
Nothing
time.
better to do than harass that poor old man.
All he wanted was a grand slam. Instead, he got a fist to the face.
Dude. That's why you want to be an asshole old man.
Why not? It's the perfect thing. I was an asshole young man.
Well, yeah. Don't you want to try something different? Is my point.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the same thing, but old.
See, I've been an asshole my whole fucking life. I want to try being like the cool, accepting old man. The like
You
kind
gonna
of
be like the sweet old man that's like,
whatever, live your life.
you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be like, you gotta
Whatever floats your boat. As long as you're happy, Sonny Jim.
That's what you go. TJ talking like you get old before a coroner gets him. You know what? I'm named after 2 William Shatner characters. Okay, Captain Kirk and TJ Hooker. Combine them, you got me. William Shatner's been fat for fucking 90-something years, is still going strong. So you know what?
But
I
he
am gonna be
was-
old man.
Never
He
count
was
out the
skinny
fatties.
once. He was skinny once, though.
And
Bill Shatner back.
I
in
got a
the
lot
day
of
was
old,
skinny.
long-lived motherfuckers in my family. So I might be an old, fat, curmudgeonly piece of shit. You don't know. Just because I'm fat now don't mean I ain't going to be fat when I'm 90.
Yeah, if you want to make
Might
fun
be a
of somebody,
90-year-old fat fucking angry little, hey, son of a bitch, I hate this world and everyone in it.
you want to make fun of somebody who'll be dead in like 10 years. That'll be me. You know what I mean? Genetically.
Yeah, Paul's the dead one.
Yeah, dude. My family kicks it at like 60. You know what I mean? 65 max.
Nah, dude, Paul, what'll happen is they'll find a way to keep you alive with some technology. And then you'll be like, well, okay, euthanasia. I'll be euthanasia. Then, conservative authoritarianism will sweep the lands. And it'll be like, no, Paul, you must live a productive life as a vegetable. Like, just kill me.
I mean,
like, no.
William Shatner, fat as fuck his whole life. 90-something years old, still fucking comes across super young in interviews and shit, and total prick. No one's ever liked him.
He was riding he were at the Star Trek convention was like 5 or 6 years ago, and he came in like, I was riding a motorcycle through the desert. And we're just like, holy fucking shit, this
guy's
like
85 riding a fucking motorcycle. I mean, total douchebag, but still, got to admire his fucking.
So you're a douchebag, so you got a chance. There's a chance. I mean, it's not a big chance, TJ, but that could happen.
I think it's gonna happen, Scotty.
Well, maybe
and you know what? If it doesn't, I'll be too dead to care. So. Anyway, news.
There's news.
Parents outraged after man installs electric fence to keep kids off his lawn. See, this is the kind of old man I want to be right here.
You know his lawn.
Why are they outraged? Yeah, they should be outraged that their kids are running on somebody else's fucking lawn.
Then I empathize with this old man.
I don't even know if this guy's old.
There's this old guy that lives like not that far from me that like literally like if it's a rainstorm, he's fucking working on his yard and shit. And if that dude spends his life is just his lawn, and some fucking whippersnapper shows up and is like, I'm just gonna run across your lawn.
So this is Brian Tucker.
Put the fence up.
Of Henrico County. Since the beginning of the school year, Tucker's witnessed kids traipse up and down his lawn while waiting for the school bus. Given the proximity between Tucker's home and the school bus locations, it comes as no surprise that Tucker's yard is a hub of adolescent activity. As time wore on, Tucker began to notice the kids were littering and trespassing. According to Tucker, these teens were infringing his privacy and rights. In the hopes of reclaiming control over his front lawn, Tucker went to great lengths. Before too long, an electric fence was up in his yard.
I love it, dude.
Parents thought nothing of the fence at first, but then they noticed the solar panel. They realized the fence could do real harm.
If you touch the fence,
I had to chase off some fucking Zoomers just today, dude. They were sitting on my lawn, just kind of
kick them,
milling around, playing their Tamagotchis and their Game Boy Colors and whatnot. And I was just like, man, what the fuck are you kids doing? Get the fuck out of here, you bunch of little fucking zoomies.
Good job.
Get them gone. Zoom out of here.
Give them what for, Paul. Tell them what's what.
Concerned parents galvanize in action,
fuck
contacting local authorities to report Tucker. Hey, could you wait till I'm done with the fucking sentence,
fuck
please,
these
Scotty?
goddamn parents.
Wait till I finish the fucking sentence,
No,
Scotty.
I won't. I fucking won't wait till you're finished, TJ.
You're garbage, Scotty. One disgruntled father deemed Tucker insane.
He's insane.
It's crazy. This man doesn't want kids destroying his lawn and littering all over his property. What a fucking lunatic. Another stated they didn't want to see any children get electrocuted. It's not going to electrocute them, okay?
It shocks them.
It shocks you. It doesn't electrocute you. It's not the fucking death chair, all right?
Oh, shit, though. The law's against him.
Police found Tucker's fence to be an encroachment on city laws. Officers asked him to remove the fence and push it back to the limits of his property.
Oh, okay. You know what it is? Because
Tucker obliged, but parents are still up in arms. Tucker maintains that if children had heeded the no trespassing signs he put up, the fence wouldn't be necessary. Only time will tell if Tucker will appease the parents of Henrico County.
In a lot of areas,
it's fucking zoomies to look up from their phones for 5 seconds and read the goddamn fucking sign.
You know what it was? He built it right on that right where his probably grass was, and that's actually like it's not like an easement, but it's something like that. Like 3 feet from the road in most areas is actually not your property. So he seems to build it 3 feet back. Give this little piece of shit.
Sounds like he did.
That's what he said he did. Yeah, he obliged.
Yeah,
he moved it off the easement.
Or whatever it's called.
He's following the law.
And you know what? If those kids get shocked, they're fucking over 3 feet onto his lawn. 3 feet.
Fuck them. Amazon is lobbying the U.S. government to make pot legal.
And dude, Amazon wants to deliver pot. Amazon wants in on this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys. It should be legal so Amazon can deliver it to you at an affordable rate.
I don't know whose side to take here.
I mean, you
got to side with Amazon on this one. Fuck. I got to side with them. Fuck, right?
I mean, sometimes the Bezos bot knows what it's doing.
Amazon is lobbying the U.S. government to legalize cannabis, the company announced Tuesday. The company ended pre-employment drug testing earlier this year and said it supports national legalization. Amazon's warehouse employees have a high turnover rate, and national legalization
so also helps them with that too.
You know, people have to get stoned to even tolerate this fucking job. So could you guys legalize pot for us? Thanks.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be dude. Amazon wants to offer it to people like, look, bro, we could pay you like $15 an hour. Or he could pay you like fucking $10 an hour, but as much weed as you can smoke on your Amazon.
As
break.
an Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free ounce every quarter.
That would be fucking amazing, bro.
Paul, like, wait a minute. When I said those negative things on Amazon, fuck those workers.
You know Jeff Bezos? Yeah, that's bad, you fucking cocksucker.
Dude, if I get a free ounce every quarter from Prime, I don't know. Maybe they'll win my fucking support.
Amazon starts the Pot of the Month Club. Amazon is actively lobbying the United States government to federally legalize cannabis. Yeah, so this is the point where it actually happens, everybody. So just you know, the people have wanted it forever, so that they're just like, nah. But now a giant corporation wants it, so
it'll be done.
Pretty much, you can pretty much guarantee thy will be done.
There's some cool. Actually, this bill actually is not that bad. It says both bills aim to remove cannabis from the federal list of Schedule 1 drugs, which includes LSD, heroin, and enable some level of national legalization. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
I mean, take LSD and heroin off it while you're there anyways. I mean, they're not like, I mean, LSD especially, heroin.
LSD doesn't belong in there. In my opinion, heroin doesn't belong there. I say legalize all drugs, but hey, weed's a good start. Amazon first announced support for federal cannabis legalization back in June. At the same time, Amazon Consumer CEO Dave Clark said the company would no longer screen potential employees for cannabis use as a condition for hiring. In the past, like many employers, we've disqualified people from working at Amazon if they tested positive for marijuana use. However, given the where state laws are moving across the U.S., we've changed course. Well, hopefully other companies follow suit. You know, if we're going to live in a dystopia, we might as well live in a fucking stoned dystopia.
Yeah.
Amazon dystopia, dude.
Dystopia, bro. It's like, yeah.
Everything
so much money lobbying, apparently. $5 million on lobbying on cannabis legalization, other issues. Other issues. Now, come on.
Whoa, the city's on fire. Let me use that to light my J, bro.
Yeah. Wildfire, sweet. I lost my lighter.
Holy shit, my whole family's dead.
Dude.
What a drag.
Access to enough good weed to stay high 24/7 becomes a new fucking right, dude, enumerated.
And we have 420 concurrent viewers right now, too. Isn't that beautiful?
Sweet. That is beautiful. Look at that.
They can finally do my Taco Bell idea. There needs to be the Taco Bell where the THC is just pumped in through the ventilation system 24/7.
Why don't they just make like a Taco Bell where everything that you eat at the Taco Bell gets you high?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Just
try our new green fucking burrito,
dude.
Bitch.
THC infused Doritos Locos tacos, man.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
That's the future.
Yeah. Way of the future. Way of the future. Amazon warehouse employees, which make up the majority of Amazon's vast workforce, have notoriously high turnover rate at the company, around 150%, according to the New York Times report earlier this year. Hiring new employees to replace outgoing ones is a big enough problem that Amazon executives worry the company will run out of hireable Americans.
Fuck, dude.
Like,
we got to expand the pool a little bit.
If only there was something you could do to like retain employees longer, like maybe improve working conditions and pay and stuff.
I mean, that's been tried. I mean,
we tried it. It doesn't work.
Look, TJ, if you give a fucking mouse a cookie, you know what I'm saying? You give these people too much. They expect too much. You can't make any money.
Pretty soon, Amazon just gonna be like the Dominion from Star Trek, and they're just gonna keep their employees high on like Ketracel White to keep them working. They're just gonna pay you in drugs. You can only get. It's like
give thanks to the founder, Bezos.
My back hurts from moving all these boxes. Can I get some white? Yeah, we'll prove you for a fucking 5 milligram hit of white. Oh, yeah, I feel much better now. I'm ready to work.
Say that you do.
Get back to work. Praise the founder. Praise Bezos.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's perfect, dude, because if you fucking, like, you decide to get all uppity and shit, like, you know what? This pay sucks. I don't get any bathroom breaks. I see. You'll have no white today. I don't care. Next day, please give me the white.
Praisos the Bezos.
Then praise Bezos. And sign a contract to work even more hours. Yes, I will.
They're just gonna start building like little bed chambers and shit. All right, all workers to bed. A shift to bed, B shift to work.
Like the Borg, dude. They go to their recharging cubes.
We got it pretty good if you ask me.
Better than some of those poor bastards. Have you ever seen the bunks at a McDonald's? Fucking gross.
Just glad I fucking work as part of the Amazon family.
My love and adoration, by the way, is brought to you by Amazon.
Bezos the Bezos, everybody. Report. U.S. Rep. Virginia Fox opposes marijuana legalization, but invests in cannabis stock.
Doesn't oppose making money, though.
Between Madison Cawthorn and Ted Bud, North Carolina's Republican congressional delegation doesn't add up to a whole lot of for the constituency to be proud about. This week, we can go ahead and add another shameless grifter to the list, Congresswoman Virginia Fox, whose voting record suggests she opposes cannabis legalization and yet is out there cashing in on marijuana stocks. According to a report in Salon, Fox, who holds an influential position on the U.S. Committee on Oversight and Reform, has made at least 6 investments in Altria, one of the world's largest tobacco companies and a leader in the burgeoning U.S. cannabis industry since September of last year, according to financial disclosure reports. From the story, the purchase, which have not previously been reported, likely make her the largest holder of marijuana-related stocks in Congress, according to a report from Unusual Whales, a market research firm. It's impossible to say for certain, however, because members of Congress are not required to disclose the exact amounts of their investments.
Of course.
The trades are especially newsworthy for their timing, beginning just a few months before U.S. House of Representatives passed the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act in December, which would serve to decriminalize cannabis at a federal level, a key goal of advocates who say the drug's current status as a controlled substance represents a key roadblock to full legalization. Fox voted against the measure.
Dude,
Her investments
you know
raise
what?
concerns over the ethical problems members of Congress create when trading individual stocks. Blah, 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 blah.
We need to. I have the answer to this, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Ban women from serving in the government.
Yep.
Wow.
Bunch of
If, there were-
hypocrites.
if women weren't allowed to serve in the government, this hypocritical woman would not own any marijuana stocks at all. She would not be serving.
Maybe
in
she
the
would still own the
government.
stock. She wouldn't serve in the government. But she might still own the
bar
stock.
women from purchasing stock as well.
Or owning any property.
Think about it, dude. Humanity has gone into the toilet. The more emancipated women have become, the worse society has gotten. The more
Think about
frayed
it.
around the edges. It used to be
19,
an orderly.
What was it, 1910 when we did it?
1920 or 1918, right?
1918, whatever the fuck.
Something like that, right?
Remember how society? Perfect up to that point.
Yep. And then World War I, World War II, fucking Vietnam. And now look at them. Now we got Karens in every store screaming like harpies at everybody because they've been empowered to do so. You know what I mean? It used to be a woman knew her place. She knew to keep her mouth fucking shut in public.
We need to bring back societal oppression, is what you guys are saying. It just needs to come back.
Take it back. Do. Take it back.
Someone said Paul Cell.
I'm just kidding, by the way. Don't fucking.
It's Paul
I'm
Cell.
slightly kidding. I'm kind of kidding.
We're just joking, wives. Ha 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 ha.
I will
Continue
tell you
to
this:
serve
female
me.
comics
Please don't
aren't
harm
funny.
us.
Female comics definitely not funny. That's
Damn,
just the
TJ,
sad
watch
truth.
yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, it's 2021, so male comics aren't funny.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know. Comics aren't funny anymore. Oh shit, Chelsea's here. Yeah, and she heard what Paul said. She's gonna slit his throat.
Oh shit.
It'd be crazy.
Fuck, dude.
Chelsea, crazy bitch. Chelsea warning TJ. She ain't warning nothing. I ain't afraid of her.
Yeah, you are.
Dude, the fact that Chelsea feels empowered to warn anybody, dude. See, it's just a symptom of the
Yeah.
problem, bro.
Symptom of a deeper fucking problem.
Doesn't she have like lunch to be cooking for you or something right now?
She should be out there toiling in the field.
Doesn't she have
You have
babies to be
fields?
raising?
Yeah, get out there. Till the harvest. Give me some corn. Husk that shit.
I don't know how well corn would grow here.
That grows fine. Got a woman to look after it.
That woman will be plenty busy.
Anyway, Paul's canceled, so bye, Paul.
Sorry.
Nice knowing you.
California grown cannabis to be judged at next state fair.
Finally.
I had a whole
Sweet.
little slew of weed stories this week. Yeah,
I'm
so
I want to go to that now.
Sacramento, California, state fair has struggled. 2 years of COVID cancellations, but planning is already underway for next year's event. And among the livestock and food competitions, there'll be a new award handed out for top pot. We're getting answers on just how the cannabis competition will be judged. The state fair is Sacramento's summertime tradition. Along with all the food and fun, its purpose is to recognize the best in California. Annual competitions are held to pick the top wine, top cheese, olive oil, and craft beer. But next year, a new category is being added, cannabis cultivation. It's a big milestone for the cannabis industry, said Brian Applegarth, CEO of Cultivar Brands.
Applegarth,
bro. Brian Applegarth. Nice to meet you. Cal Expo's top board directors, blah, 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 blah. Anyway.
dude,
Yeah,
no, wait, go down. You missed something.
Right.
It says, no, there won't be a panel of judges sitting there smoking cannabis.
Well, fuck that then. How are you supposed to... Wait.
It's bullshit.
Oh, lame,
They just
dude.
base it on a
Instead,
visual?
each entry is sent to a laboratory and judged scientifically based on its chemical composition.
No.
Dude, I thought Snoop Dogg was going to be sitting there in a throne and they would
Wait a
just
minute.
pass him.
Yeah, you know what? Willie Nelson, while he's still alive, it should be Willie Nelson,
Yeah, Willie.
Snoop Dogg, and fucking whatever, one
Cheech
other famous
Marin, dude.
pothead. Yeah.
Cheech Marin is still
They
alive.
should all be sitting there. They're all old.
Tommy Chong.
3 old men fucking sitting there.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
We got Tommy Chong, dude. Tommy
get
Chong.
Chong- yeah, Tommy
Cheech
Chong.
Marin. And if
Look,
we
I'm
wanted to throw a
fine.
younger judge in, we could get Seth Rogen because you know he's smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah, Seth Rogen can be up in there. He's in
Throw him
another
in
story
there.
we're coming up later. Put him all this shit.
I mean, I'm fine with it as long as I want to narrow it down. They said there's 7,000 possible licensed people that cultivate in the state. So,
Well,
I mean,
make-
I don't think they'll be able to do 7,000. So we got to narrow it down. Maybe the top 100 for them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know,
the
Paul.
top
No
100.
tomatoes. Fuck that shit. That's a lie.
What?
I gave Paul his tomatoes.
No, you didn't.
And he fucking.
When did you give him the tomatoes?
I gave him
I
his
never
fucking
saw
No,
him
you
set a
tomatoes.
fucking
tomato.
didn't, dude.
I gave him his tomatoes, and
You
he
never
just
even grew
he
a
fucking,
tomato.
he fucking just oblivious. He's oblivious.
Then I have to grow some fucking tomatoes just so I can actually make up for you. I'm like, here, Paul, here's some tomatoes. He's like, thanks, Scotty. You actually keep your word. Unlike
Well,
your
I
brother,
would say
TJ.
that would be a nice gesture, but he still hasn't paid you. I mean, I'd work on that first.
Paul, I mean, he said he's not going to pay me. All right,
You
I just
can't
know
get
he's not.
blood out of a turnip, I guess.
I
That's
mean,
true.
yeah, dude. I'll tell you what. I've talked about suing TJ. My lawyer tells me, he's like, look, TJ's a deadbeat. I don't think there's anything we could do legally speaking. Even throwing TJ in jail, he wouldn't pay you.
I ain't paying you a damn dime.
So I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Crypto faces existential threat as Crackdown gathers steam.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
Cryptocurrency firms are fighting for lobbyists and fielding subpoenas in what could be an existential fight over how the multi-trillion-dollar industry should be regulated. In the past month, lobbyists have been overwhelmed by firms seeking representation in Washington as regulators threaten the cryptocurrency companies with lawsuits or cease and desist orders. Current and former enforcers say these warnings are likely just the beginning. Over the last decade, the cryptocurrency market has grown from a little-known project shared among technologists and libertarians to a massive and largely unregulated industry. But even as the sector has found innovative ways to record ownership digitally and transfer money cheaply, it's also launched savings accounts and investment funds, products that regulators say ought to follow the same rules as those in traditional financial networks. As the cryptocurrency industry gears up for a regulatory battle, some lobbyists who asked to withhold their names to discuss client matters said they were so deluged by crypto firms looking to hire them in August that they had to turn down some potential clients. Some of the crypto firms said they were being targeted by or expected to be targeted by regulators, the lobbyists said.
Oh, dude, Coinbase for sure. What they would talk about.
Earlier this month, the Securities and Exchange Commission sent a notice to Coinbase Global Inc. that it could be sued for offering proposed accounts with high interest rates. Absolutely, these firms should be preparing if they aren't already, said Owen Tedford, an analyst with Washington-based Beacon Policy Advisors.
This is so obvious, dude. It's just the fucking rest of the financial industry looking at this and going like, oh shit, they're going to fucking get a bunch of people to put their money in these crypto accounts and not our fucking worthless ass accounts. We got to keep them in having. We want to keep people in the traditional sort of financial system. And I mean, it's just fear mongering shit. It's a shame. It's basically the same shit that happened with Napster and shit, where it's like you can suddenly share all these music files. Like, oh my god, no, it's the destruction of everything. It's like, no, these people just want their cut. This is just the government wants its cut in crypto. That's all it is. They're not going to destroy crypto.
the
They want their cut.
reckoning is nigh, bit nerds. All
Nah,
of
they
your
want their cut,
hard
dude.
invested money will be sequestered by the United States government as you are trading in illegal theoretical fiat currency within the bounds of the United States of America.
One Bitcoin is now worth 0.
You know what you should have bought? American greenbacks, boys. The currency that spins no matter where you are on the planet. Stable, tried and true, still the reserve currency of the world, is it not? Is it not? Your money would be well placed on the greenback, sir. But instead you put it on this digital wibble-wabble, this hooey-fooey. This next batch of woo-woo. Oh, look, it's Dogecoin. Did you really think that fucking market was going to keep raining dollars on you? Dogecoin.
It will, Paul.
Any day now.
To the moon, Paul. You just wait, sir. Takes a little minute.
Kiss your portfolios goodbye, Bitcoin nerds. The
Nearly
reckoning is
a third of
nigh.
new registrations for lobbyists in the finance industry in August and September were for crypto firms or advocacy groups, according to Senate filings. Coinbase in August hired 2 new firms, doubling its Washington presence with additions, including Andrew Olmem, the deputy director of the National Economic Council in the Trump White House, an affiliate of the DM Association, a group of companies, including Facebook Inc., that plan to launch a new cryptocurrency. Hired new lobbyists, as did the Digital Currency Group, a crypto-focused venture capital firm. Our politicians are going to get real rich real soon about this crypto shit. It's like, so you want us to keep this unregulated, huh? I guess we could do that if you was to,
fork over a little bit of that,
something, I don't know.
Yeah, if I was suddenly to find a thumb drive with 10 Bitcoins on it, I mean, that'd be amazing.
Looks like I got some Bitcoin. I guess I got a horse in this race. Yeah, I don't think that should be regulated, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's fine. The lobbyists are on the case. So this is Seth Rogen at the Emmys. Maybe I should
crank
it up a
pump
little.
the volume on that shit.
Usually that's a little low. All right, let's take a look.
That was wild. That was truly insane. Was not expecting that.
Just let this play through because these don't do well with pausing.
Music with my mom, and she knew all the words to WAP. It took me by surprise. Is it WAP or WAP? I don't know. Anyway, good to be here at the Emmy Awards. Let me start by saying there is way too many of us in this little room. What are we doing? They said this was outdoors. It's not. They lied to us. We're in a hermetically sealed tent right now. I would not have come to this. Why is there a roof? It's more important that we have 3 chandeliers than that we make sure we don't kill Eugene Levy tonight. That is what has been decided. This is insane. I went from wiping my groceries to having Paul Bettany sneeze in my face. So, that's a big week.
So the people who run the Emmys, not too pleased about those comments. Emmys producer Ian Stewart says Seth Rogen's onstage COVID comments were deeply frustrating.
How?
Well, fuck them. He's
I'm
right.
deeply frustrated. I'm deeply, deeply frustrated, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he was correct.
On Emmys night, Seth Rogen was trending on Twitter because he took the stage as presenter. He said, let me start by saying there are way too many of us in this little room, blah, 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 blah. We already heard the fucking comments. Given how many of the presenters' speeches were pre-planned for the big night, it's easy to assume that Rogen's tongue-in-cheek comments were approved beforehand, but apparently Rogen, who is known for improvising in his movies, threw in the comment on the spot, pissing off Emmy producers. Producer Ian Stewart told Variety that the crew had worked for months and months to make that a safe space. We've worked with all the health authorities. We were signed off on by LA County. We came up with a plan with them. Those tables were distanced. Everyone was vaccinated. Everyone was negative tested in that audience. And also, he had rehearsed, so he knew exactly what it was. So I just felt it was an unfortunate misdirect from him because it wasn't just our decision. this is the health authorities' decision as well to say that it's completely safe environment if you do all those things.
Because the health authorities are going to shut down the Emmys.
Yeah, dude.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's how it works.
The
Giant
health
corporations.
authorities and the powers that be in LA have no reason at all to just fast track the Emmys to have their little
why?
thing.
I mean, why would they?
They double
no,
and triple check to make sure that shit was safe, I'm sure. Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think it's unfortunate. I think he went out there, saw the reality of like, yeah, this everyone's too close together, and this is supposed to be kind of like outdoors, and we basically put it in a tent in a controlled environment, so it's not really outdoors anymore. I mean, I don't know. It makes sense.
And obviously, this has resonated with a lot of people. Resonates with someone like me who's just like, you know, that's ridiculous that they're not following those basic guidelines. Also resonated with a lot of conservatives who are like constantly talking about how these elites have like one set of rules for themselves, and then like everyone else is supposed to follow the rules, but they're just, you know, let's get in a little tent and fucking hand each other fucking trophies.
Dude,
for shit.
that was a big fucking reason that Gavin Newsom even got recalled in California, the same fucking state this took place
because he was
in.
fucking there.
Because he went
at
out to
that
some
restaurant.
fancy dinner in San Francisco and it was like, mask not for me. And he's telling everyone else in the state to stay the fuck home and don't go out and be on lockdown.
Stewart, who had even more to say about the Rogan situation, noted that many discussions to get health protocols right feels a little bit wasted, and said that after Rogan went off script, producers had to play catch up so the audience wouldn't think it was unsafe and unethical to be there. We work in this industry. We're desperately aware of COVID. I've done 50 productions nearly in COVID and not have people get sick, so it's deeply frustrating. Rogan's decision to go rogue wasn't the only troublesome speech from that evening. There was also Queen's Gambit person. Super lengthy acceptance speech. Who cares?
Man, dude, these people are always doing this shit at these award shows, and these award shows don't know how to deal with it. And it's just like back in the day, I watched fucking Showtime at the Apollo, and they had this crazy clown with a hook that would literally come on stage and drag your ass off stage with a hook. They need to bring that motherfucker back. You know what I mean? Train up a new one, because he was perfect. There was oftentimes like people would be up on Showtime at the Apollo, and they were those obstinate people that were like, I'm going to tune out the audience. Fuck the fact that they're all booing because I suck. I'm just going to keep singing, there's a hero. You know what I mean? And the fucking hook clown had to come out. Had to fucking drag him off the stage.
Go away. Get up.
I mean, it's only fair. Like, look, they give you your cue and you just, you keep playing or keep talking. You get another one like, all right. And the music starts playing. You don't get off. You're right. Just send a guy without a hook. They drag your ass off.
All right. 710 indigenous people, mostly girls, were reported missing over the past decade in Wyoming, the same state where Gabby Petito reportedly disappeared. Little bit of hypocrisy, eh?
Oh, well, how am I supposed to care about that?
The disappearance of Gabby Petito, possibly in Wyoming, has caused a national outcry. It's definitely in Wyoming. She was found there since this. In the same state, 710 indigenous people were reported missing from 2011 to 2020, a report found. Despite the extent of the issues, missing and murderous indigenous people get less media coverage. Probably combined, if we're honest.
I just got one question. Was they white?
Was they white?
No.
Was they pretty? And did they have blonde hair?
They did.
It's pretty interesting. This is coming up now. We just recently did an episode that kind of touched on this school shootings that nobody had really knew much about, that were,
That's right.
Every bit as violent as some of the other ones, but because they involved American Indian students at American Indian high schools, nobody cared.
No coverage.
But I mean, if we're also being honest, people generally don't give a fuck about missing persons stories.
Just
anyways.
in general.
Yeah.
Unless you young, white, pretty, and got a blonde mop on top.
And suddenly people can't. Oh no!
So is that what this is again? Is Gabby Petito another Jean Benet Ramsey, little blonde hair, blue eyed white girl?
She's 22, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you don't know the story.
I don't follow the news. This is where I get my news.
The thing is, you don't have to follow the news to see this one because it's just been every fucking place. But long story short, this bitch Gabby Petito goes off with her fucking boyfriend. They're doing all this Instagram shit.
Like travel vlog shit.
Travel vlog, whatever. All of a sudden, she stops fucking posting pictures, and he comes back from the trip by himself, right?
Right.
And so then they're like, where the fuck is Gabby? And he's like, oh. And then he fucking vanishes once he realizes that, you know, people are suspicious of him. They do a search. They found her body. He's still missing, I believe. So that's that story.
Okay.
But, I mean, this happens all the time in this country and no one gives a shit. But she's white. She's pretty. She's got fucking Instagram clout or whatever the fuck.
She's an influencer of some kind.
She hit all three. She's white, pretty, and well-to-do. You know what I mean?
Yep. All the fucking check marks. So it's like a big story. Yeah. But everyone else goes missing. No one cares. Never hear this. Never see this for a man. Never see this for an ugly girl. I don't even think I've seen it for fucking anyone who wasn't white.
Yeah, I know little black girls go missing all the time. This is a story about how little, indigenous girls go missing all the time. Like,
yeah,
when's the last time you heard a
people.
story about one of them? A national
over 9
manhunt
years
about one of them.
Yeah, so 710.
You don't, 'cause
I mean,
it's not
710 indigenous people, mostly girls, went missing from 2011 to 2020, according to the January report published by the state's Missing and Murdered Indigenous People Task Force. The vast majority, 85%, were kids, while 57% were female. The report found 50% of missing indigenous peoples were found within 1 week, while 21% remain missing for 30 days or longer. Only 11% of white people remain missing for longer than that, according to the report. Petito, a 22-year-old white woman from New York, was reported missing on September 11th. Her family had last spoken to her on the phone on August 24th. When she told them she and Laundry, that's her boyfriend, were headed to Wyoming to visit Grand Teton. So there you go. And it's been a huge story. It's been like literally all over the fucking mainstream news. Like CNN, Fox News, NBC, whatever the fuck.
Pretty white girl missing. Pretty white girl missing. Alert, alert.
TJ is an SJW now. Why? For reporting on fucking media hypocrisy?
Yeah, for reporting on the fact that there's 710 missing people in just one fucking indigenous
how's that make you an SJW?
In one state.
Isn't that like
that get no coverage, but pretty white girl goes missing and everyone gives a shit?
That's a huge standard, a difference in standard and the way something's reacted to.
Like, are you like gonna defend that to me? Because if you're gonna call me an SJW for giving a shit about that, then I'm gonna call you a Nazi for defending it. Because I can fucking just like exaggerate terms and throw shit around too if I want.
SJW TJ.
Stupid little bitch. So we got shirts. This is our new fucking tie-dye shirt, handmade Fatception tie-dye shirt.
Isn't
all
it beautiful?
Shirts hand tie-dyed, each design unique. No two exactly alike.
Fucking Ouroboros shit, dude. TJ consumes
Paul. Paul consumes Scotty. This is available for the next 7 days. I mean, it'll be available past that, but this run of the shirt, this order period lasts until October 7th. That's linked down below. We also have if you don't like, this tie-dye also comes in a black tie-dye, which I think is really cool. You see that there. We also have, if you don't like the tie-dye thing, we got fucking a few different versions of a solid color background one. Not quite as popular. We've only sold 46 of these. I think we've sold like 130 of the previous one. So
these ones are more
but
like,
if you want to stand apart from the fucking crowd a little bit, get the solid
people
color
complained
one.
about the sizes. This one goes up to fucking
4XL.
Well, that one's 4XL. There's 5XL classic.
My fat ass had to order one of these because I couldn't get myself a fucking tie-dye one.
There you go.
We need to shout at our fucking provider to stop
stop size discrimination.
Fat guys need tie-dye too, god damn it.
We also have this shirt that we've been selling for a little while longer.
Shit, we got to do the Fatception one for pullover because it's actually getting towards it's fall now.
Yeah, we might want to do the pullover version, which we got of this. You got your little fucking hoodie there.
Yeah, that's the version I got of this one.
Yeah, pretty.
The hoodies that come from a Bonfire are really good. They're like real soft on the inside.
I would say, I mean, like the shirt that I have this shirt, and it's fucking really good quality. I don't have the other shirt yet, but I've got that coming to me soon.
Yeah, we'll have that soon. Hopefully next episode we can show you guys the shirt in person.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get we can get those shirts fucking here so you guys can see us wearing them. See what they're really like and shit. Texas couple wore face masks at a restaurant to protect their immunocompromised infant. The owner asked them to leave.
Yeah.
Get out. Don't fucking. You need to spread your COVID.
We don't reckon you can run here.
Spread your COVID.
Where's the butt plug version? I'll tell you what. I'm looking into that for you. I'm going to see if we can get you guys a custom DFF butt plug.
Hey, why not?
A Texas couple wore face masks at a restaurant to protect their immunocompromised infant. I already read the fucking headline. A Texas couple who landed themselves a rare night out with friends says it was cut short when the restaurant kicked them out for wearing face masks, which they said they wore to protect their immunocompromised 4-month-old son. Natalie Wester and her husband, Jose Lopez Guerrero, joined a group of friends at a restaurant and bar in Rowlett, about 20 miles northeast of Dallas on September 10th. We are new parents in the middle of the pandemic. We don't really get out a whole lot, Wester told CNN. But that Friday night, my mom happened to be available to watch our son. Living in a pandemic, being isolated away from others is a big deal for our mental and social health. Their infant has cystic fibrosis, they said. So they have taken precautions to stay safe and do what's best for their family. And that includes wearing a mask in public except while drinking or eating. But the restaurant they visited, Hang Time Sports Bar, Grill and Bar, has a no mask wearing policy,
No
according
mask
to its
policy.
owner. From CNN affiliate KT.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
So these are the people that believe in freedom, like do what you want,
Freedom.
but then you have a no mask policy. So like you go further. It's not just like we don't care if you wear a mask, which I've been to plenty of places that's how they feel. But I've never been to a place yet that's like can't wear one. Why
It's
not?
freedom. They got their freedom, Scotty.
I guess they got their freedoms not to go here. They got the freedoms not
They
to
got
go.
We
Here.
got the freedom to get the fuck out of my restaurant.
They got the freedoms to deny other people their freedoms.
Yeah, that's freedom.
About 30 minutes in, our waitress comes over and she sits down next to me. She's like, hey, so our manager is over there in the kitchen and he's not as nice as I am. So I came over here to talk to you. And unfortunately, this is a political thing, but our manager does not believe in the mask. He's tired of being told what to do by, politics in this country. And so you're going to have to take that mask off. Oh, he's tired of being told what to do.
What?
But he's going to tell others what to
What
do.
a fucking piece of fucking hypocritical shit. It's really political, and he's tired of being told every day by the government what to do, but he's going to come here and have me now tell you what to do by taking that mask off. It's like, right, you got to take that mask off, sweetie.
You can't take them. You can't wear masks in here. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to be healthy in this restaurant.
We're actively against it.
We're actively in favor of COVID-19 here.
They must be.
On March 10th, Governor Greg Abbott lifted the mask mandate in Texas and said business of any type were allowed to open at 100% capacity. On a country level, though, judges can't jail people who don't follow COVID-19 orders, he said. If a person doesn't wear a mask, they won't face penalties. If COVID hospitalizations is in any of the 22 hospital regions in Texas rise above 15% of the hospital bed capacity in that region for 7 or 8 days, then a county judge in that region may use COVID mitigation strategies in their county, Abbott said. Blah, blah,
How many
blah.
COVID cases does Texas have right now?
I don't
How are they
know.
doing?
Probably like 50 million.
Oh, let's just go see real quick. Because, these measures, they're all bullshit anyways, right? Freedom's the only thing that matters. Look at it. Oh, how many?
So here's a little COVID Texas chart, I guess.
Oh, it's great. They're in the midst of their looks like maybe they're declining. Was it third peak here?
Yeah,
No big deal though.
they're in the midst of the third.
4 million cases, 62,000 dead. How many more they add to that? Oh, 346. Yeah, well, who cares? No big deal. Oh, look.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Can you spare banana? Can you spare Oh, TJ.
He's falling on hard times, TJ.
TJ, that you? Oh,
Yeah.
TJ, that you? Oh, these old monkey eyes never thought they'd see you again, TJ. Oh, monkey, is a shame for you to see me this way, TJ.
Monkey, I don't buy it. All right, you've stolen so many bananas from me. There's no
Look
fucking
at him.
way.
Look at him, TJ.
I'm
You have no
sorry,
empathy.
TJ. The regulation come through. The banana market, it crash. It leave
No.
banana monkey. No bananas.
Hey, do you have any bananas, man? Can you just give him like one banana?
Could you
TJ?
spare banana monkey maybe 10 banana? Get back on monkey feet.
Come on, TJ. Look at him.
Fine.
Oh, thank you,
Go on,
TJ.
send him the bananas right now.
Thank you, TJ. You have real heart of gold.
All right, I sent 10 bananas.
All right, TJ. I get back on my feet. Just banana monkey. I sign off now.
Okay, banana monkey.
Oh, him buy it. Hook, line, and sinker.
still-
I told you he
You're
would buy
still
it.
on, banana monkey. Yeah. Fucking piece of shit, dude.
Dude, I cannot believe you fucking gave me. I can't believe you
You
found
told me to.
I thought you knew I was full of shit. You fucking, oh man, again, you fucking fall for that shit.
I hate banana monkey, dude.
Banana fucking monkey got you again.
Sometimes he gets me every time.
Every
I tell you what.
fucking time, dude.
No, next time I am not being got by that motherfucker.
Oh, fair enough, man.
Next time banana monkey show up, he ain't getting no fucking banana. None.
Okay.
I don't care what his story is. I don't care what bullshit.
You say that every time.
I mean,
No, this time I'm fucking serious,
oh,
Paul.
okay.
That motherfucking monkey has seen his last banana from me.
All right. I'll believe when I see it.
All Anchorage ICU beds full as Alaska COVID hospitalizations keep rising.
I read about this story, and they have like the mayor of Anchorage, and it's like, I will not have mask mandates or any sort of mandate or take any mitigation. What else can I do? It's like, well, I guess nothing if you won't take any mitigating actions.
The number of patients in Alaska hospitalized with COVID-19 rose again over the weekend, setting yet a new record. By Monday, the state health department reported 210 COVID-19 patients in Alaska hospitals, the most ever. 33 of them were on ventilators. Healthcare officials have also cautioned that the true number of hospitalizations is likely even higher because the state's data doesn't include some long-term coronavirus patients, reported the Anchorage Daily News. Hospital workers have continued to sound the alarm about the unrelenting surge of COVID-19 driven by the Delta variant straining capacity. All of Anchorage's adult ICU beds were listed as full Monday afternoon, according to state data. The Alaska ranked second in the nation on Monday for the largest increase in COVID-19 hospitalizations over the prior 2 weeks, just behind North Dakota. The state health department also reported Monday that another Alaskan recently died from COVID-19. The man was from Anchorage and was age 80 or older. He is the 445th Alaskan to die from COVID-19, according to the state. In addition, Fairbanks Memorial Hospital reported Monday that 2 of its patients had died from COVID-19 in the past 24 hours.
Yep.
One 58-year-old and the other 66.
If only there just was something that people could take that would keep them safe, keep them healthy.
Horse dewormer.
Yeah.
No.
Horse
No, right?
dewormer.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yes, that's what it
Inject
is.
bleach.
Drink bleach.
Drink bleach, inject bleach, horse dewormer, hydroxychloroquine.
Colloidal silver.
Yes, colloidal silver, bone broth, anything but the vaccine.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D,
Oh, yeah.
prayers. Thank you, chat. Good point.
Thoughts and prayers always help.
Vape bleach. That's an intriguing fucking idea.
Damn,
could
wow,
vape
like you vape it
bleach,
into your
yeah.
lungs and it just
Yeah.
kills the coronavirus in the lungs.
Take this, COVID.
Oh my God, yeah, the COVID's dying. Oh, I feel it dying.
Yeah.
It's dead. I beat it.
I love me some COVID-19, boy.
I mean, these people won't get vaccinated. They won't take any mitigating measures. They open every place fucking just packed to the fucking brim. I mean, I don't know what they expect. I don't get it. It's like everyone tells them what's going to happen. Like, if you don't slow down, you're going to go over the edge of that cliff. Really got to slow down. There's a speed bump. Oh, there's a runoff. Oh, there's all the things you can do. Oh, no.
Well, you know what, Scotty? It's not their fault. Telling people to get vaccinated is leftist plot against Trump voters, Breitbart claims.
What?
Listen to this. Listen to this argument, Scotty.
Okay.
A conservative columnist cited recent headlines involving Howard Stern to argue that the radio host was working in tandem with President Joe Biden and other Democrats to trick Republicans into dying of COVID-19.
Oh my God. This is
What is cope? What kind of cope is this?
In a September 10th article published on Breitbart, John Nolte name-checked Stern and Biden, as well as Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Anthony Fauci, as among those who are deliberately looking to manipulate Trump voters into not getting vaccinated. Listen to this logic, Scotty.
Okay,
This is brilliant. I want you to fucking really soak this in.
I'll shut up.
If I wanted to use reverse psychology to convince people not to get a life-saving vaccination, I would do exactly what Stern and the left are doing. I would bully and taunt and mock and ridicule you for not getting vaccinated, knowing the human response would be, "Hey, fuck you. I'm never getting vaccinated." And why is that the perfectly human response? Because no one wants to feel like they're being bullied or ridiculed or mocked or pushed into doing anything. So the argument here, Scotty, the left is using reverse psychology. They're pushing us to get the vaccine so that we won't get the vaccine so that we'll die of COVID-19.
But if you recognize what you believe to be reverse psychology, can't you just reverse the reverse psychology and get vaccinated?
There's so many fucking things wrong with this.
I mean, like,
First of all,
Republicans
Republicans
are too
apparently
dumb
are
to
just
know,
like, we
like, what
have no
Breitbart-
agency. Everything that we do is just a...
well,
and,
that's
like,
the most glaring one, of course.
Maybe the problem is that it's not human nature to just reflexively be against anything you're told. That's your stupid fucking nature, and maybe it's a
Actually,
fucking problem, dipshit.
It's childish nature. Reverse
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of
psychology
fucking
is
idiots.
reverse psychology is most successfully used on children. So what Breitbart is really saying here is that Republicans, right-wing people, and just people who are anti-vax in general are too stupid to know when they're having reverse psychology used on them. Like their mom used to do to them.
Also, what is the fuck? So the premise here is that by asking them to get vaccinated, we're actually trying to make them not get vaccinated, which is stupid as fuck. But what's the fuck? So what's the prescription then? Should we have gone to them and be like, "Hey guys, don't get vaccinated because it's real bad. We here on the left want you to know how bad it is to get vaccinated," so that they do get vaccinated?
It's because so many people on the fucking right side of fucking things have died. I mean, especially in radio. I mean, like, just tons and tons of people have died. I mean, like, we have like what, 600 and fucking like fucking, I don't even know, like 50,000 deaths or some shit. Like an insane number of people have died from this shit. It's like, how, like, what do you mean reverse psychology? It's like, there's a deadly disease, just get vaccinated. That's all you need to do. Like, everyone's already fucking told you why. If you don't want to get vaccinated, then just be prepared to fucking die. I mean, if you don't want to fucking live, then that's fine. If you don't give a shit, then just don't get fucking vaccinated. Don't fuck up crying at me and be like, "Dude, that fucking tricked me. They played a big trick and now I'm gonna be dead." Because what fucking stupid are you? So you're admitting the left is smarter than you? Okay, fine. I mean, that's literally what you're saying. You're saying that Joe Biden and Howard Stern fucking dunked on your dumb ass. So fuck you, bitch. They win. Well, just retire. Like, what else is there to say? You fucking, like, I don't even know how you recover from that. I was tricked by somebody. But I'm supposed to listen to you, but you easily were tricked by them? Fuck you. You're a moron. I don't need you.
Not to mention, it's not a trick, you stupid bat. When we tell you guys to get vaccinated, it's because we want you to get vaccinated. We didn't know that you just reflexively do the opposite of everything that's said to you just because you don't like who's saying it.
It's because those people were trying to help you. That's why they said it.
You fucking oppositional defiance disorder dipshits.
That's some OCD shit for sure.
Ugh. Gas station clerk murdered for asking customer to wear a mask. This is in Germany. Senior politicians in Germany expressed shock over the weekend. Killing of a young gas station clerk who asked a customer to wear a mask. And they warned Tuesday against a radicalization of people who oppose the country's coronavirus pandemic restrictions. A 49-year-old German man was arrested in a fatal Saturday shooting of the clerk in the western town of Eider Oberstein.
Fuck.
The suspect is being held on suspicion of murder. Authorities said the man told officers he acted out of anger after being refused service for not wearing a mask while trying to buy a beer. He further stated during the interrogation he rejected the measures against the coronavirus. The Trier Police Department said in a statement, a requirement to wear a mask in stores is among the measures in place in Germany to stop the spread of the virus. According to police, the suspect left the gas station after the dispute, but then returned half an hour later wearing a mask and fatally shot the 20-year-old clerk in the head. The suspect, a German citizen who wasn't identified by name in line with privacy laws, fled the scene and turned himself in to police Sunday morning.
I mean, why? Like, if you're gonna turn yourself in and like, just like, no, I guess you just couldn't handle the guy telling me couldn't fucking have a beer. I'm sure it's like radicalization.
Someone in the chat said he was a Q follower. I don't see anything about this in this story, but I don't know. You're free to do
some fucking
extended
lunatic.
research, maybe. I mean, well, he's definitely a lunatic, whether he's a Q follower or not.
Well, I mean, some people. I mean, there's just times in people's lives where they just fucking break down emotionally for some reason, and they just go and do crazy shit like this. But not all. I mean, it's not always someone who's just totally nuts all the time. Where it's like, oh, what?
Bride-to-be spent planned wedding night on ventilator before dying of COVID-19. There you go.
Was she vaccinated?
I don't know. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, if she was vaccinated, then that's just unfortunate.
I don't think it says her vaccination status in this article.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Depending on her pre-existing conditions and shit, you can pretty much guess she wasn't.
I would lean towards that.
Mean, the smart money is on she wasn't. A vast majority of the people on ventilators dying in hospitals are unvaccinated patients. So
yeah, plus Fox 32 would probably highlight the fact that she was vaccinated if she was. So.
Yeah, I think you're right.
For
so
sure.
Unvaccinated, unfortunately. And this is why we're talking about this over and over again, because this is every fucking day in this country. And people just go, oh, whatever. But it's like, this is every day. It's like she was supposed to be married, and if she had got vaccinated, she probably would have been married today. Or whatever, or for what day this fucking story came out.
It says here that she was vaccine hesitant, but she got sick before. She
must not have been disease hesitant.
Yeah, it said they had an appointment to get COVID-19 vaccines, but it's been
a fucking year. I'm sorry, it's been a year. It's been a year since this shit's been out and free for everybody to get, pretty much. Like there's no excuse now. Vaccine hesitant. I hate that fucking term, by the way. I made a tweet talking about how I just refused.
I saw those.
I refuse to call somebody fucking vaccine hesitant at this point, because it just implies that, like, well, I'm here just doing my due diligence research. These motherfuckers ain't researching shit.
I have a couple of Tesla coils and a Bunsen burner. Like, what are you doing?
I'll inform you of the results of my experiments. COVID vaccine safe for kids 5 to 11, says Pfizer.
That's really great news, because I mean, a large part of the people who have no access to vaccines right now are kids, and also a lot of them getting COVID-19.
This is according to the first results from the highly anticipated trial studying the effectiveness and safety of Pfizer and BioNTech COVID-19 vaccines on children ages 5 to 11. Apparently showed promising results. Pharmaceutical companies said the early results of their trials indicate the vaccine is safe for children and establishes a strong antibody response against the virus.
And in smaller doses, too. They're actually going to give kids smaller doses. But, I mean, that's about the only main thing. I mean, like, look, these trials have been long needed because it's one of the few groups of our population we've been not able to vaccinate. So, of course, that's just going to be a new battleground for people like, no, they're trying to force my kids to get the virus. They're going to get a virus in them. Ugh.
Hospital staff must swear off Tylenol and Tums to get religious vaccine exemption.
That's awesome. I'm going to reach some Tums, so you don't believe in that.
A hospital system in Arkansas is making it a bit more difficult for staff to receive a religious exemption from its COVID-19 vaccine mandate. The hospital is now requiring staff to also swear off extremely common medicines such as Tylenol, Tums, and even Preparation H to get the exemption.
Just imagine, like, I'm sorry, Bill, I've got to check your butthole. You said you got a hemorrhoid. You haven't used in Preparation H, have you?
Hospitals now requiring blah, blah, blah. The move was prompted when Conway Regional Health System noted an unusual uptick in vaccine exemption requests that cited the use of fetal cell lines in the development and testing of the vaccines.
Well, that's not what they care. Come on.
This was significantly disproportionate to what we've seen with the influenza vaccine. Matt Troop, president and CEO of Regional Conway, blah, blah, blah. Thus, Troop we provided a religious attestation form for those individuals requesting a religious exemption. The form includes a list of 30 commonly used medicines that fall into the same category as the COVID-19 vaccine in their use of fetal cell lines. The list includes Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, aspirin, Tums, Lipitor, Senecot, Motrin, ibuprofen, Maalox, X-Lax, Benadryl, Sudafed, Albuterol, Preparation H, MMR vaccine, Claritin, Zoloft, Prilosec, OTC, and
guys, I'm sure that those people are happy to swear off all those drugs as well.
Yeah, no, I don't want none of that.
And let's be honest, if any of these people in fucking Arkansas were, I'm breathing my last. Well, you know what? We came up with this thing. If you inject fetal cells into your lungs, it'll heal the COVID-19. do it. Give me a fucking break.
Scotty, get these motherfuckers to sign up for the Patreon.
Look, the world is a shitty place. But you know, in a place that's a little less shitty is the Pessimist Productions fucking Patreon. We had all kinds of shit. What kind of shit, TJ? We got. Oh my god, we have fucking episodes, TJ. How many episodes? We got a fucking million episodes.
78,000
a billion episodes. A trillion. Every second you're fucking waiting, there's more content there.
Yeah.
Right now, more content.
New episode just went up.
Another episode.
Another one's up.
Oh my god, there's too many
They
episodes.
keep coming up. You can't even fucking keep up with them. More episodes.
We got a bunch of new shit coming out. I mean, we fucking went to LA and shot some dank D&D shit. We got new shit coming for you guys on that front. It's being edited. It's being worked on. We got to make it fucking perfect. We got new shit like that coming to you guys. We got all kinds of fucking crazy shit.
Oh my
going.
god. It's more shit than you can fucking shake a goddamn stick at.
Do you even have a stick?
I can't even
Do you have a
handle it.
stick?
I can't
Shake
even
it.
fucking handle that shit, Scotty.
Shake that fucking
It's
stick.
too much content. I can't even fucking take it, Scotty.
You're fine, TJ.
I can't even
There's
fucking
only one
take
thing you
it
can do.
anymore.
There's one
It's
thing you
too
can do.
much.
There's
It's
one
too
thing.
fucking much.
Sign up. Sign up, TJ.